education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead. Tonight, we wear our symbolic graduation caps and gowns that represent the last 4 years of our lives and the many more to come. Not only do we get to carry on our education that we have so undeniably worked hard for, but also carry on the transformative accomplishments, growth, relationships, and so much more that has shaped each and every one of us the past 4 years. Being the class of 2020 has most definitely brought its unique challenges. We should continue to embrace these challenges and have the courage and determination to seize each day as an opportunity to do something great. Our passion and motivation are what fuels our desires to take initiative and create a legacy that will never be forgotten. The words "I can't" should no longer exist in our vocabularies and will not dictate our lives. I ask each of you to look back at the influences that got us here today. The amazing bonds we have made with our friends, families, teachers, and coaches are what made it possible for us to get through some of the most trying times in our lives. They are part of our legacy. They have inspired and pushed us towards excellence. We will continue to leave our paw prints on the path of greatness. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself right here, right now, in this single, solitary, monumental moment in your life is to decide, without apology, to commit to the journey and not to the outcome. We stand here today on the precipice of the future. It is not a distant reality anymore. It begins here, it begins today. Maisie Perriott, the EFHS Student Body President for the 2019-2020 school year, will now come forward to officially welcome us here tonight.
Welcome, Mr. Foothills, Class 2020. My name is Maisie Perriott, and I'm our school's Student Body President. It is with great honor that I welcome you here today to celebrate what we have all overcome the last 12 years and on to the newest part of our lives. Throughout this journey, we've been thrown curveballs, preparing us for what's to come, and I'd like to give a thank you to all of the families, friends, and teachers for guiding us and being by our side throughout this time. Last 4 years at Estrella have gone by fast, and our time has been cut short, but the memories we have made will last a lifetime. The last few months, we have grown together as a class, remaining 6 feet apart, but together we will come out stronger. We have had so many things taken from us within such a short amount of time. What at first seemed like an extended spring break soon turned into the end of our high school year. No prom, no last assembly, no last games, and yet we still have made it this far. We have worked so hard to get to where we are, and it is not going unnoticed. We have the support of the world and our families by our side. As we move on to the next part of our lives, we carry their support with us. Soon, we will be back by one another's side, and we will move forward into the next part of our chapter together. Next, we have our senior class representative, Victoria Badger, with a special presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Victoria Badger. Over this past year, we have accomplished many exciting things while enduring others. We started the year off strong with our senior class sunrise, made a homecoming float that was one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind for our homecoming carnival, and partied the night away at our final homecoming. We made countless memories throughout these past 4 years that we will forever cherish, but the ones we experienced together as a class are the ones we will never forget. Athletic accomplishments and assembly days were met with the cheering from our fellow peers as we rooted for and with each other. The first half of spring semester had us suffering from senioritis in anticipation of the future, desperately wishing for the year to draw to a close as we dealt with midterms. Little did we know that would be the last time we walked those fateful halls. The last time you would say hi to underclassmen in the halls, or your last practice or your last rehearsal. The world around us was hit with a crisis, and we were left to come to terms with everything that we would be losing. We drove through to pick up our caps and gowns while social distancing rather than packed lunch lines. We want you all to know that your senior class wanted to give you the best year we could, and we are so sorry for everything that we could not give you. To give back to the school and leave something to signify our 4 years here with our senior gift, we will be leaving a mural on the center wall when entering the 600 building from the middle entrance. We wanted our class to still feel near when we have moved on to the next step. We don't have any of those lasts or any closure of our own, so we will need to take a page from The Catcher in the Rye and find our own goodbye, whatever that may be for you. We may be taking our final bows from our bedrooms, but this is not the end of our shows. While we may not get to have the 2020 any of us envisioned, we do not have to let this define us. We are stronger and kinder because of this. I believe in all of you. We've got this. Thank you to all of our parents and advisors for being there for us and supporting us on this journey, no matter how rocky. We would not have been able to accomplish this without you, especially you, Mrs. Witzak. Ultimately, this ceremony is about us. Thank you, class of 2020. We did it. Please welcome Hiba Usmani, who is graduating with highest distinction, who will now give our first student address.
4 years ago, when I started freshman year at Estrella Foothills High School, I was worried beyond belief. I had no idea what I was going to do or what to expect. The only thing that I was told multiple times was that high school would go by fast. Although I did not believe this to be true, here we are graduating at the end of our senior year. I have many fond memories from my time at EFHS, like going to games, planning assemblies, dressing up for spirit days, and more. These moments have helped me find who I am. They also show how far I have come from being that shy freshman that was unsure about myself. Additionally, my time in class has helped me find what my interests are. Thank you to the teachers who came in to teach every day with patience and contagious enthusiasm for their expertise. You're the ones who showed me that learning, even when it seems complicated, can be fun and interesting. However, as important as these classes were, some of my best learning took place outside of the classroom. I have learned how to be a better leader, how to treat others with kindness, how to look at the bright side, and how to make friendships that will hopefully last a lifetime. These are the lessons I will remember the most as we head into the future. Each one of us has a different idea of what the future will bring. Some of us may have it all planned out, while others may be confused about what to do next. Either way, remember to have fun and do what you want to do. If this senior year has taught us anything, it is the importance of making memories with those around us, because you never know when you will get the opportunity to do so again. Thank you. Hannah Archer, senior class treasurer with second highest distinction, will now give her student address.
Class of 2020, we entered the world with the wake of 9/11. Today, we move into the real world during a pandemic. Two of our rites of passage, birth and graduation, have been endured through the midst of tragedy. We have been forced to leave before we even said goodbye. This was supposed to be our year. We are allowed to feel the grief, the unfairness. We must face the truth that this pandemic will take away a significant part of our senior year, but that should be the only thing it takes from us. It cannot take away our purpose. The world still needs who you are made to be and what you are made to do. If there is any class of intelligent, passionate, strong human beings who can find the good in something so catastrophic, I know it is us. High school may have ended the wrong way, but we have grown in all the right ways. May we never take anything for granted again, and let us all appreciate life just a little more. Accept what cannot be changed. This is not the end, it is just the beginning. Class of 2020, this is our year, for we are resilient and innovative. We have the power to make the most out of our unfortunate situation. We can embrace the unknown as we challenge the norms. We have shown the world that we do not need a classroom to learn. We thrive in the environment we design. Through it all, it is no doubt that we will be the most educated generation yet. We are a class that is tenacious to the unthinkable. For every success and hardship we have withstood, we have gotten stronger. We see beyond borders, we stay positive, we savor the good out of life. We pursue. We are not just any class to graduate from Estrella Foothills. We are the class of 2020. A pandemic cannot put a damper on our passion or silence our voice. These events will shape us. Hold your head high. I challenge you to make this your year. I am beyond eager to see what you will do with the many years to come. As some of you know, I am headed to the University of Colorado Boulder. Their tagline, "Be Boulder," was deemed for the location of the school, but it has a deeper meaning for what we can achieve and who we wish to become. Hold on to this as we change the world in our unique ways. Be impactful. Be authentic. Be inspired. Be Boulder.
Thank you very much, Hannah. And to the Estrella Foothills High School senior class of 2020, I've completely cherished the moments that we've been able to spend together this year. I came to you in August stating that we are going to howl victory in all that we do. And I howled with you at our very first gathering that I'm a mountain man, living most of my life in Flagstaff as a child, and then Pine Top in the White Mountains my entire adult life. The transition to desert living has been, let's say, different. But due to the outstanding character of the class of 2020, my becoming a desert wolf has been a wonderful, life-changing event. You've taken me into the wolf pack as if I'd always belonged. During our first rendezvous, where we howled together in the PAC, and I told you some of my mountain man stories, you allowed me to share with you a very special piece of my heart. I shared my creative writing titled, "I Heard a Bell Ring Once." It's a short expository of my wife's journey with breast cancer. I shared this with you and your class and my staff only, so that you could maybe understand a little bit about me and my family in pushing through hard times. We were only going to have this one short year together, and I wanted to be a real positive influence for each of you. If you can remember the final statement in my creative writing, it says, "So I challenge each one of you, go ring your bell every day, simply because you can." I can only hope that I have been a positive part of your journey, and that your memories of Estrella Foothills High School and the new loudmouthed, oh hell yeah yelling principal are fond memories for you. As adults, we often have memories about days gone by. For many of us, those thoughts, be them happy or sad, bring us back to our senior year of high school. I can remember how fabulous it was in 1983 to be a senior. The memories and events and friendships, although close to 40 years ago, are clear to me today as they were then. 40 years from now, each one of you in the senior class of 2020 will remember this senior year, your senior year, and reflect on how this very strange pandemic, the COVID-19, turned your year upside down. If this was an ESPN 30 for 30 documentary, it would be titled Senior Year 2020, The Game That Never Was. So many sports activities, plays, performances and events, gatherings, proms, graduations, the lists of students going ons are endless. So many of the memories that were not created, events that could not be completed, records not broken, games not won or lost, dances not had. Yes, your lives, all of our lives, will forever be changed with the closing of schools for the remainder of the year, as well as shutting down much of America and the world as we know it. Your challenge is this: how do you move on and make the most out of something that is completely out of your control? You go ring your bell. You move forward, making the best of every moment of every day in your life. I am hearing stories about how you're all getting along and being creative with surviving a new way of learning, a new way of living. This is what life is about. You are entering the adult world. You make adjustments to keep on growing. It can be accomplished with a positive, happy mindset or not. Just as the story that you see in my office and all around our Foothills campus of the tale of two wolves. The tale of two wolves is one evening an old Cherokee told his grandson about the battle that goes on inside us. He said, "My son, the battle is between two wolves inside us all. One wolf is evil. It is anger and envy and jealousy and sorrow and regret, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, and ego. The other is the good wolf. It is joy, peace, love, home, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, forgiveness, compassion, and faith." The grandson thought for a moment and then asked his grandfather, "Which wolf wins?" The old Cherokee simply replied, "The one you feed." So you can look at this situation you are in, your senior year, as the battle between the two wolves. Which one do you want to feed? The choice is yours, my friends. How do you want to create the memory? It can be a good wolf memory, or it can be an evil wolf memory. I know what I'm choosing to do. So once again, Estrella Foothills class of 2020, I challenge you to go ring your bell. Ring it every day, simply because you can. Keep howling victory in all you do. With all my love, respect, and hopes for a vibrant future, Jay Cox, Principal of Estrella Foothills High School. P.S. Oh, hell yeah. It is with great pleasure that I introduce our keynote speaker tonight, Brigadier General Retired George Canales.
Greetings, Estrella, Foothills Wolves. I am so proud of you. I'm honored to be with you to talk about your graduation just for a few minutes. I wish you could be here and show me your incredible school. It looks fabulous, and I know you've got lots of memories in there, lots of good times. I wish I could shake your hand and give everybody a hug, but I know I can't. These are strange times. What I want to tell you today is really simple. If we have each other's backs, and if we take care of each other, then despite this pandemic, there is nothing that you can't accomplish. All your dreams, all your goals will come true. I will tell you this pandemic is personal for me too. We have a graduating senior in the district and we're very proud of him. But I know you guys are ready. Your parents say so, your teachers say so, and that diploma you're about to receive, it says so. It testifies that for the past 4 years, despite what the talented folks here have thrown at you, you've mastered it. You're ready to go. Proud of you. So I just want to impart a few lessons from my life, and maybe it'll help you on your way. Tools for the road. The first one I want to give you, you may not like, but your parents will. And it's simply that I need you to survive the summer. It's sad but true. Every year we lose a few graduates to car accidents, drunk drivers, texting while driving, etc. And especially this year, please, no large gatherings. Infecting mom and dad and grandpa is not cool. So please, enough, you know what to do. I do need you to sit down and talk with your parents. They have been where you are in the blink of an eye, and they've got lessons to impart. So ask them about love and life and finances and careers, and you'll be surprised what you learn that can help you. Next, I need you to be civil, respectful, nice and kind. I know you hear that a lot, but in this country we've lost our way in terms of civil dialogue. People yell at each other, nobody listens, and it's really important as we try to move forward. Next, I need you to be resilient and flexible and be able to pivot. It's going to be a little harder now to achieve those goals as it was just a few weeks ago. A story in my life to illustrate the point. I badly wanted to be a naval aviator, a pilot, the guy in front. But I flunked the eye test, and then I flunked the Navy psychiatric test. So here's the test. You got to answer this now. Do you consider yourself a slob or a snob? And would you rather take a walk in the desert, play a game of tennis or ping pong, or be on a soccer team or a football team? Anyway, most of the people at that point left, but I said, isn't there something else I can do? And they said, well, you can be the guy in the back seat, the navigator. I said, I'll do that. And it has made all the difference. I was able to pivot and still get my goal of military flying. It was an incredible experience. The next thing is I need you to lead. We badly need caring leaders in this country. And leadership will come to you when you least expect it. So this happened to me when I was 14. I was on the cross-country team, and in those days I was the shy kid. I was in the back of the room, I was quiet, didn't say much. And I was running this race. It had never occurred to me to consider where the course went on this golf course, because I always came in the middle or came in near last. But halfway through the race, there was nobody ahead of me. It was unbelievable. But I had to slow down and come into 6th place because it had never occurred to me to plan ahead to be in the lead. And I thought, never again will I let that happen. So watch your leaders, see what they do and how they do it, and know that your turn will come unexpectedly. Be prepared. The next thing is, please, I want you to be proud of our country, the United States, but I want you to be smart about it and a bit humble about it. Don't believe the first rant from social media, the first comment from your friends. Make up your own minds. You've got this diploma now that says you're educated on the issues. make up your own mind, and then you can contribute to our great experiment of democracy. And by the way, there's an election coming in just 6 months, and it's really important. Please, how many of you are registered to vote? Not enough. How many of you are planning on voting? No. I need 100%. There's a ghostly echelon of men and women who died for that right. Please, I'll see you in November. And I know you all have dreams and goals, but here's the thing. You need to tell the right people about them, because then they will think of you when the opportunity comes. It happened to me. The highlight of my military career was commanding an aviation squadron in Alaska in the Air Force. But I learned afterwards that the only reason I got the job was I was the only one that asked for it. Just imagine, something as simple as that made my career. And I know you know right from wrong, you all have your moral compass and your true north is set. But it's really important to have it set now when things are calm. Because there is temptation out in the world, there's evil out there. And if your compass is set, you can help yourself and you can help your buddy when things happen. Now, a story ripped from the headlines, and then I'll let you go. I hope you've been following the news about Navy Captain Brett Crozier. Until recently, he was the commanding officer of the USS Theodore Roosevelt, one of our finest aircraft carriers. Well, as you know, Captain Crozier and his ship was steaming across the Pacific. He was getting more and more concerned that more of his people were contracting the virus, getting infected. He has 4,800 men and women aboard. He wasn't getting the help he needed, and when his message went public, the Navy fired him. Go to social media and watch hundreds of sailors chanting the captain's name as he's leaving the ship for the last time. Now, I'm happy to tell you, Navy leadership is reconsidering, and they may reinstate him, and I really hope they do. It's the right decision, it's the right call. So I offer Captain Crozier up to you as an example of a leader to follow, someone to emulate. Okay, that's it. If you guys take care of each other, you, the class of 2020, can be on that leading edge to bring us out of this pandemic and bring us to ever greater heights and build a better society for you and for everyone. So, my two mandatory ones, of course, survive the summer, that's a given, and vote, that's a given. But please take these other things on my list and do them as quickly as you can. I want you to talk to your parents. I want you to be civil. I want you to learn to lead. I want you to be a patriot, but really be smart and humble about it. I want you to do the right thing for the right reason. And I want you to tell the right people about your dreams, and you'll be fine. Now, if you remember nothing else from my talk tonight, remember the immortal words of Dr. Seuss, who said, "You have brains in your head and feet in your shoes, and you can steer yourself any direction you choose." So that's it, graduates. I'm so proud of you. Go get 'em, Wolves.
Thank you again, Brigadier General Retired George Canales. Now speaking will be the Buckeye Union High School District Superintendent, Mr. Eric Godfrey.
Thank you, Mr. Cox. On behalf of the Buckeye Union High School District Governing Board, Buckeye Union High School District Administration, and the Estrella Foothills High School Administration and staff, I would like to congratulate the class of 2020. I would also like to thank the parents, guardians, and the loved ones who, through their support, helped these remarkable young men and women accomplish this first of many dreams to come true. As we prepare to confirm the graduates, I will leave you with one thought. We cannot become who we are going to be by remaining who we are today. Sometimes it seems that everyone has a clear idea of how you should lead your life, but the key is for you to know who you are, who you want to be, and take action to get there. All you have to do is start. Mr. Cox, would you please request the conferring of the Estrella Foothills High School graduating class of 2020?
Mr. Godfrey, on behalf of the faculty of Estrella Foothills High School, it is with pride that I certify to you that the members of the 2020 graduating class of Estrella Foothills High School have completed the course of study prescribed by the Buckeye Union High School Governing Board. and have met all requirements of the Arizona State Board of Education for high school graduation and are therefore eligible to receive their diplomas.
Mr. Cox, on behalf of the Governing Board and Administration of Buckeye Union High School District Number 201, I extend congratulations to each graduate. With your assurance that the members of the class of 2020 have completed the required state and local graduation requirements, I authorize the conferring of diplomas for the Estrella Foothills High School class of 2020.
Kenneth Abraham. Aliana Aceto. Logan Adams. Christopher Aguilar. Adrian Aguilar Andrade.
Vivian Aguirre.
Miara Alvarez. Melanie Amore. Alicia Anderson. Bryce Anderson. Joseph Stephen Anderson. Hannah Archer. Elizabeth Archuleta. Tanner Argo. Elisa Ariola. Sean Aston.
Maggie Avery.
Malachi Baca. Caitlin Bach. Victoria Badger. Jacob Baeza. Rachel Bammel. Bryce Bean. Brennick Beggs. Helena Bentz. Sophia Bergay. Samuel Bernardini. Ashton Barrier. Justin Blake. Madeline Booth. Kyle Bove. Cody Bovey. Ashley Brunn. Alexis Brewer. Mackenzie Buggs. Bishop Burdine.
Jenny Caballero Mateos.
Duke Camp. Gemma Campos Conejo. Maya Canido. Isabella Cano.
Haley Cardicachea.
Gabriel Carpenter. Abigail Carrig. Marcus Caffey. Christina Chambers, John Cherry, Sebastian Ching, Sarah Claiborne, Andrea Colin Martinez, Kayla Conroy, Marcus Cordova, Yanette Covarrubias Ceja, Jamani Kraft, Abel Cruz, Michael Davidson, Zoe Davis, Marceau Davis Jones, Alexander Day, Haley Day, Abby Dayton, Brandon Diaz, Eben Diggins, David Dismore, Eddie Dixon, William Doherty, Ashlyn Donahue, David Austin Didasco,
Aaliyah Eastman,
Caitlin Eves, Emily Eckert, Gabrielle Eckert, Maria Alines Bencomo, Abigail Elmore, Lisa Erickson, Skylee Estep,
Julian Estille,
Josh Philo, Madison Fisher, Thomas Flippin, Noah Foles, Mario Garcia, Ashley Garrett, Sawyer Gasvoda, Gabriella Giannini, Kyle Giebelman, Olivia Gilligan, Alyssa Gomez, Mark Gomez, Matthew Gomez, Francisco Gonzalez, Brittany Green, Antonio Guerra, Lupita Guerola Rodriguez, Seth Hansen, Jonas Harmon, Tony Rose Harrison, Ishmael Hart, Gabriella Hayes, Dean Hellas, Noah Hendricks, Cindy Hernandez, Alina Hernandez, Gabriela Hernandez, Jose Hernandez, Joseph Herrera, Austin Heinzman, Cameron Holmes, Alina Hubbard, Cheyenne Hubbard, Michaela Pearls, Jack Jarvis, Edward Jasinski, Trevor Jensen, Rachel Jesianowski, Clarissa Giles,
Maria Jimenez,
Cody Johnson, Gavin Johnson, Hannah Johnson, Olivia Johnson, Miranda Jordan, Javon Jordan Rivers, Zachary Heating, Madison Kimbrell, Justin Curlin, Stephanie Klemke, Gabrielle Lane, Quelly Landfair, Justin Lavender, Samantha Leitner, Juan Lerma, Anthony Lloyd, Brianna Lopez, Carlos Lopez, Isabella Lopez, Maria Laux, Leah Lynch, Abigail Mock, Angel Macias,
Ileana Macias,
Ernesto Macias Navarro, Jacob Marsh, Dory Martin, Andrew Martinez, Ashton Massey. Katarina McCord. Sean McDermott. Brandon McDonald. Julia McHarren. Shalou McKinney. Sarah McLeod. Bailey McWaters. Drew Means.
Elijah Medina. Krista Medina.
Nicole Meaden. Melina Miranda. Anaya Mitchell. Trinity Montalvo. Monica Montgomery. Kevin Moore. Nathan Morris. Sarah Morse. Jasmine Moss. Rigoberto Muriete. Michaela Myers. Jonathan Nabaiti. James Now.
Shaylin Nickel.
Christopher Nunez. Christopher Michael Nunez. And Amaris Ochoa.
Destiny Olguin.
Paloma Ortiz. Ashley Pacheco. Mason Palmatier. Maisie Harriet. Colby Parrish. Luke Patterson. Ashton Perez. Samantha Perez. Stephanie Perez Gutierrez. Carson Plisky. Braden Polanski. Nicole Pongos. Noah Hope Lopez. Clara Portillo. Maya Powers. Zachary Huey. Lance Hornstrom. Jasmine Regosa. Edgar Rivas Meza. Lauren Roberts. James Robinson. Estefany Robles,
Juliana Robles,
Zaraya Rodriguez, Jose Rodriguez Hatlin, Azari Rogers, Griffin Rogers, Lily Rojo Quintero, Justin Rollins, Maria Romo, Kendall Rowe,
Roberto Reza,
Veronica Ruelas, Colin Sanders,
Alejandro Sandoval, Michaela Soche,
Ryan Scully, Jacqueline Sepulveda Leon, Carla Saratos, John Shalou, Corey Shiflett, Kale Schaffner, Navneet Singh, Roman Snyder, Jenny Solis Roma, Angel Soto Cabrera, Sarah Stenz, Chase Stottlemyre, Rachel Svets,
Seth Sweet Chick,
Benjamin Coleman, Lindsay Toten, Nadia Trinidad, Moses Troff, Davis Tucker, Austin Tuzon, Hiba Usmani, Griffin Vanderstoof, Diego Varilla, Miana Varilla, Christopher Vasquez, Victoria Vasquez, Blake Vincent, Ashlyn Wagner, Finn Walter, JC Washington, Cameron Waterfield, Andrew Welch, Jamie Welch, Jacob Welmerling, Samantha Worden, Nathan West. Jordan Wannell. Annalai Whitney. Alexis Whitaker. Tristan Williams. Hayden Wilmot. Amber Wise. Jacob Wood. Austin Wright. Christopher Yara. Nicholas Ye. Amara Zelinskas. Jonathan Zimba.
As we reach the end of the ceremony, on behalf of Student Council, I would like to give thanks to everyone who has supported our class on our journey to this moment. Thank you to the Buckeye Union High School District, Superintendent Mr. Godfrey, our Principal Mr. Cox, and the rest of the administration team at Estrella Foothills. It has been clear during this uncertain time that you have worked to make sure our class still has their final moments as high school seniors. Although this is not how any of us thought things would turn out, we appreciate the opportunity to have a graduation, even if it looks different from previous years. Next, we would like to say thank you to the teachers and staff of our school. During these past 4 years, you have watched us learn and grow in and out of the classroom. We will cherish the times we shared together as you taught us lessons, guided us through school, and answered our questions. We would also like to give thanks to our parents and families. You are the ones who have provided us love and support, regardless of if we were at our best or our worst. Without you, we would not have made it this far, and we are grateful we get to share this moment with you. Above all, we would like to say thank you to the graduating class of 2020. Thank you for being incredible individuals with unique goals and passions. Thank you for being there for each other and staying strong despite the circumstances. Thank you for the smiles, laughs, friendships, and fun memories. We are so proud to be a part of the amazing class of 2020. Ashley Garrett, Senior Class Secretary, will now do the presentation of graduates.
Our tassel, as it hangs from the right, signifies our time as a student and all that we've achieved. When we move it to the left, it takes on a new meaning, one that will propel us into our future and open endless doors of possibility. The class of 2020 has had its unique challenges and overcome them with great strength. We have learned valuable lessons and gained a deeper appreciation for life and all it has to offer. Now is our chance to use our unique knowledge and share it with the world. Seniors, please join me in moving your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2020. We are now high school graduates.